Welcome back to Brush Up Your Game, and today, Wave 10's Fina Prime. A look back at the Vidiians. And, 3253, not all that impressive, but after facing some Vidiians in missions, they're a decent ship. I've always had kind of a soft spot for the action. Target a ship at range 1, force that ship to discard one of its active shield tokens. Not disable, discard, get rid of. You are inflicting a damage. Straight up. If you can find a way to get bonus actions, you're helping yourself a lot. Because you're losing your quality. I think if you can swarm with this at all, you're definitely going to help yourself out. But just kind of having to go like one-on-one, if it's not going to be your best ship. But I think if you are trying to overcome a lot of shields, a lot of firepower from ships, this is a way to chip through that and to really pack a punch. What else does Fina Prime do well? It's reasonably durable. 5 hull, 3 shields. There is an independent upgrade to get some extra shielding, so I would recommend that here. 3 attack dice isn't great, but it's okay. 2 defense dice, hit and miss, but it can make a difference. Battle stations, never a bad option. Lacking a tech slot, but 2 crew and 2 weapons gives you some interesting play. 26 points, tad overpriced. Again, if we go into spuds and we look at Fina Prime, we're looking at 22. And I think that's big savings, especially with the generics at 21. Is that seems really... really cheap. It's because Harvester Prime's better. So Fina Prime got knocked down. Saves you a point. And I think I might actually like Fina Prime more than I like Harvester Prime. I don't know. They both serve some interesting points. In conjunction, they work really nicely. But, maneuver dial here hurts. And only a forward 90 also hurts a lot. But yeah, capping out at a 4 makes it really tough to chase down some of the faster ships, especially Voyager. Especially when we saw the Vidiians close in on Voyager at times. It just doesn't seem quite right that they'd be this limited. I do like the come about, that can help. But the 3 turns, I don't know. I get grouchy about this. It's just a bad maneuver dial. Vidiian Commander, you may add an extra attack die when you initiate an attack with grappler or hypothermic charge, weapon upgrades, or when performing the action listed on the Vidiian boarding party crew upgrade. That's nice. It's not great. It's okay. He's a bit overpriced. But skill 7 in a Talon isn't bad. It's not hideous. It can make life okay for you. You add him in, you get a friendly ship offering some bonus support. You could really make those weapons do some damage. We'll get to the weapons in a minute, and you can make the judgment for yourself. I think Vidiian Commander is at least a play, mission play. Decisive Orders is a talent. When attacking a ship that has no active shields, during the modified attack dice step, you may discard this card to choose up to 2 of your attack dice and re-roll them, even if the chosen dice have already been re-rolled. See, this, I think if you're going to fit into Fina Prime's theme, it would have been better to let it be a consistent effect, but only 1 die, not have to discard something. That's me. That or let this be any number. Because if you've gone to the work of discarding all the shields, or, a ship having no active shields, I want to be able to really pack the punch in there. I get that this works against Cloak. That could be a thing. But only getting to reroll 2 dice? Come on. It needs to be more potent than that as a one-use card. Our one-use cards have to be good. This one is not. Alright, Hypothermic Charge. It's one of our weapons, thematic weapon. Attack disable. All damage inflicted by this attack ignores shields. If the opposing ship has no shields, you may choose any number of your attack dice and reroll them. You can only buy this for a Vidiian ship. Here's the downside. Range 1 to 2 only, and only 3 dice. We gotta get a 4th die in there. For 5 points, it's just gotta do more. Our secondary weapons have to do more. And I understand, bypassing shields, that's a big deal. But it's 3 dice. I want more. I want it to do more. The Grappler, on the other hand, attack, disable, range 1 only, 3 dice, 4 points. This attack damages the target ship as normal. In addition, if you inflict at least 1 damage, place a red grapple token beside the target ship and the corresponding blue grapple token beside your ship. Let's see if the grapple's in here. It is. So let's look at what grapple actually does. Each ship capable of performing the grapple action can maintain only 1 grapple at a time. That makes sense. While a ship has a red grapple token assigned to it, that ship follows these rules. When attacking, that ship rolls 1 less attack die. Each time the ship defends, it rolls 1 less defense die. Well, it's starting to hurt. During the planning phase, the ship owner cannot select a speed greater than 2. It's kind of like Borg Tractor Beam. At the end of the activation phase, if the grappled ship is no longer within range 1 of the grappling ship, then remove the corresponding red and blue grapple tokens from beside both ships. Again, I feel like there needs to be something more, but let's keep going. During the combat phase, a grappled ship may forego its attack and roll a number of attack dice equal to its primary weapon value. If that ship rolls at least 2 hit or crit results, they get out of the grapple. But they've got to be natural. Can't be modified in any way. So, okay. Is grapple worth it? Ultimately, I don't think so. If you have a super high captain skill, and you can put on the grapple first, and then you let a bunch of other ships attack the targeted ship, so that ship's not rolling defense dice, and that ship rolls with 1 less attack die, then maybe it's worth it. Also for them to slow down. But I don't think I can actually say in good conscience that the grapple is worth it. I think it's such a niche card. You already have to be at range 1. You're losing an attack die. Now, if this was like a range 1 360, then it would be awesome. Then I'd say, oh yeah, bring it. Which would make a ton of sense. It's a Vidiian ship. Could go 360, but I don't know. Maybe throwing this on like a Maquis, where you're actually helping the weapons, or a Tholian. That could be fun. But on the Vidiians, no. Which is sad, because that's the thematic goodness. A Vidiian boarding party. We've seen lots of boarding parties. This is similar. If your ship's not cloaked, disable all your remaining shields. Target a ship at range 1 that's not cloaked, has no active shields. Discard this card. Roll 4 attack dice. For each hit or crit, the target ship must discard a crew. If you're performing the grappling action, or if you have the ship grappled, you may perform this as a free action, which is great. But again, it's all going to come down to luck. And I don't like cards like this that come down to luck. Not this much luck. It's too dependent. I want some guarantee. Sulon, action, target a ship at range 1, discard this card and a crew upgrade of your choice on the target ship. If you're grappling, you may also disable up to 2 other crew upgrade on the target ship. This ability may be used against a ship that's cloaked. So that much is nice. But it's the bad trade-off of I got to lose something and you get to lose the exact same thing. I guess I get choice, but still, it's an action. It's range 1. Unless I'm really removing a linchpin crew, this is rarely going to be the key focus of my fleet. Then we have Dareth. If one of your crew upgrades, including this one, is affected by an enemy ship, you may disable one upgrade of your choice on that ship. See, Dareth is nice, cheap insurance against Koth, especially. Gen Cisco a bit, but Gen Cisco could just go target a different ship. I like this as insurance against Koth. So if your meta is running a ton of Koth, bring Dareth in. And Dareth is going to mess with your opponent because you get to go, oh, yeah, Koth that has to activate and has to target a crew. And Dareth goes, oh, that upgrade. Let's see, those bonus shields that you brought on your ship, yeah, you don't need those. See? Quark, disabled. Projected stasis field, disabled. Romulan cloaking device, disabled. It slows your opponent down a round. You might as well. I think it could be worth something. It's not everything. It's not the answer to everything, but it is a slow down play. I like it. Dinara Pell. Action target ship range 1. Discard this card, 1 crew upgrade of your choice on the target ship. If you're grappling, disable this card instead of discarding it, and you can use it against Cloak. She's a point. She's okay. I don't love that she's range 1 only. Gets a bit better with grappling, and I like that over some of the other range 1 point cards that do similar effects. But she is a discard, and she lets you discard a crew of your choice on the target ship. And I kind of look at this and I go, yeah, given the choice, I'd run Dinara Pell over Sulan every day. I guess unless I really think I'm going to be grappling and I want to go up against a bunch of crew and I need to disable them. So, yeah, Dinara Pell for me. Intriguing card, and probably one of the better rank 1 point cost cards. So, yeah, this pack, the Vidiians got better with Motley Fleet faction pack, and we'll talk about that in a couple of months. But the Vidiians still got the short end of the stick. I am hoping that in an additional Delta Quadrant pack, which is strongly rumored to be coming out, that the Vidiians get a little something more. I don't even know that they need another ship, although I think it would be cool if they got another ship. I'd much rather those slots go to like Hirogen and Species. But I would love to see some more upgrades for the Vidiians, because I think that they're on the cusp of being even mission really cool, really fun. And they're just not there yet. They have some nice tricks, some nice play. You'll see it. If I forget the exact timing, but Tony and I have played a mission, the Vidiian mission, and it's interesting. The Vidiians have some nice tricks, but it all comes down to execution of those tricks, and giving them some more options would make them even better. So I like what's potentially able to happen for Vidiians. I like that they have a shtick of removing shield tokens, disabling shields, and causing some discards and stealing. Well, I wish they could steal crew. I think that would be even more thematic. But they have discard of crew, and I like that. So, yeah, Vidiians, very well thought out, very thematic. Just could be a little stronger in the game. All right. Until next time, thanks for watching and keep brushing up your game. Take care, everybody.